You're watching NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman on RFD TV.
Welcome back to the show. Brett Stuart, we've seen cattle, or really feeder and calf prices drop over the last couple of months. Can you tell us a little bit about what's been happening?
Yeah, if we look at like the 5-weight steer price, we've seen a drop of $8 to $9 a hundredweight since July and August. There have been a few variables at play there, Kevin. You know, Chad just talked about corn. We've had some uncertainty over getting that corn out of the field with the weather. Made the corn market nervous and drove corn prices higher. When we see corn prices rally higher, that's typically a negative weight on the calf prices. So that's been one variable. But really, if we look historically at those calf prices, you can see that we typically see a decline into fall. Usually we put in the highs in that market in the spring when not many calves are traded, then we trail on into July and August, and you see over time a pretty good decline coming into that October-November time period. As the illustration here shows, you can see that the trend line going down, and this seasonal has been very close to what happened this year. The bulk of the cattle are marketed in that October-November time frame, and it's interesting to think about when we've got 85% plus of our spring-born calves hitting the market. They're hitting the market in October, November, and most of them are catching a price then. When the seasonal would tell us, we can look at that chart and we can go back 16 out of 20 years, the July-August calf price is higher than the October-November calf price. Yeah. And yet we still continue to market the bulk of our calves right at the low in that market. Yeah. Kind of an interesting seasonal to see. But this year pretty much followed the trend line of what we would have expected. Yeah. Maybe a little weight outside from the corn.
Yeah. Is your sense that there are a number of folks who want to keep calves then on into the winter because of that, or do you think that there's been much differences there?
Yeah, and it's real similar to a year ago. We saw the same thing a year ago. We saw that calf market really deteriorate, and yeah, there's been a real opportunity for producers to hold those calves rather than wean them and put them on the truck. Hold those calves, put them in the yard, feed them some hay, chop some silage, whatever they can do, and get some weight on those calves and get them into a better marketing window.
Now, I know you guys do a lot for the feedlot sector. What do you have to offer cow-calf producers?
Well, you know, the feedlot sector is a significant piece of our business at CattleFax, but if we look at our membership, the bulk of our members are cow-calf members.
Oh, really? Okay.
And we devote a significant amount of resources and time and effort towards analysis in the cow-calf markets. Here about 2 years ago, we began a publication called Trends, focused solely on the cow-calf market, stockers as well. And what we do with that publication, it's a monthly publication, but we come out and we try and do real timely, concise analysis of what factors are affecting our cow-calf producers at that time. And we'll have a variety of different articles, but really the main point is this is unique analysis. It's timely, and it's directed at helping cow-calf producers better market their product.
Yeah. Can you give us any specific examples of what cow-calf producers can do with that information and so forth?
Yeah, I'll just walk through a few examples of what we've put in Trends here recently. Yeah. This next chart, we looked at that 550 weight price and the seasonal and how that price was impacted. If you look at this is our 750 pound steer price chart. Very similar kind of thing here. The highs usually come in July and August. And if you look at this chart, you can see the lows that we had in 2009. They came a little early, but followed that trend line pattern. So as we look at our models of supply and demand and what's going on with prices, when we put these publications out this summer in August, we noted that the 750 weight feeder price had peaked. Second week in August, it was time to get them sold, and that market would decline into fall, which was exactly what happened. We came out that same time period and said, it's time to get calves priced. Don't wait till October, November to be pricing those calves. The seasonal's intact this year. We're going to see that happen. And so this is just one example. We've had a lot more of our cow-calf members running yearlings, carrying calves over the summer. And so we've been doing more analysis on these feeder markets and what's going on with the feeder markets.
Yeah. So what does the publication, the Trends, cost? And if somebody's interested, how do they sign up for that publication?
Well, the Trends publication is $40 a year. I look at that, it's a little over $3 a month. So if we go through and put that opportunity out there, I think, you know, you look at what you can do as a cow-calf producer today as far as getting analysis that ties to your calves and your market, what you can do with that. I think Trends offers an extremely good value. The best way to get signed up for Trends is just go to our website, go to www.cattlefax.com, /membership, and you can get plugged in there. It has the sign-up forms. But I think for what we're looking at today, I mean, the world has changed in the last 3 years as far as marketing, as far as input costs, as far as the risks and risk management. I think this is a real opportunity for the cow-calf guy to get plugged in.
Yeah. You given the volatility and the risk that's inherent in our business, particularly in times like this, it seems like a pretty small investment to make.